After driving through one snowstorm already, we woke up to find the interstate had been closed overnight due to 2 semi-truck accidents.
And there was another round of weather still moving through the region.
In this episode, we tried to dodge the second round of snowy weather coming our way and slow down and explore the small towns of Montana and Wyoming along Interstate 90.
Back on the road around noon, and roads right now are looking pretty clear, but there is still some weather lurking down the road. Still want to get to Billings today. Should be a couple of hours. If it stays like this, we'll be there in no time. But hopefully the Montana DOT app is incorrect because it says it's icy roads almost the entire way. So far we're not seeing it. Keep your fingers crossed. Prayer to the good Lord above. We left Livingston with a big stretch ahead of us. Big Timber and Billings in Montana, then in Wyoming, Sheridan, and ending in Buffalo.
Well, after the snow we'd already driven through earlier in this trip, you start paying attention to every weather system moving through.
Just enough that we had a window.
So we took it.
We actually ended up with unexpected time because the road ahead had been temporarily closed overnight due to 2 semi-accidents. Holy moly.
Now we can finally see the epic views here. Awesome.
Look at those beautiful mountains.
So instead of just passing through,
wow,
we got a chance to slow down a bit.
Our first stop was Big Timber.
Now these are the stops we like most. No agenda, just going and exploring.
We're in Big Timber, Montana. Let's show you around. Big Timber has that simple Montana Main Street feel. Nothing flashy, just a quiet little small town.
Now these are the stops we like most. No agenda, just going and exploring. What'd you find?
Books. And over time, we've learned to slow down enough to actually enjoy them.
It's not about how many places you see. It's about noticing the ones that you stop at.
Spreading some cheer. We ended up stopping at a local bakery for lunch. They were making wood-fired pizza right there. Fresh, simple, and exactly what we needed after the morning delays. Taste the big sky.
You don't always plan on something like that in a town this size.
And we knew we picked the right place.
First bite?
Yeah, look at that cheese.
I know. You're doing eating pizza with a fork.
There.
Sometimes that becomes the whole memory of the stop.
Now onward we go to Billings, and the roads just look fantastic. So we got lucky before round 2 of the storm hits tomorrow. Aftermath after the ice. We could see weather building in the distance, but it stayed just far enough away.
The stretch on I-90 into Billings opens up pretty fast. This is where you realize why Montana is known for the big sky.
We had actually reserved 3 nights in Billings. With an impending snowstorm in the forecast and it being Easter weekend, we planned to just settle in, wait out the weather, and have a quiet stay. And honestly, some of our favorite travel days are the ones where we slow down and do regular life things.
Even through all the snowstorms, it was kind of a planned stop. A reset for us to do the usual real-life stuff. Grocery run, laundry, showers, editing. All the exciting parts of van life.
Go to the store a lot because you've only got a fridge big enough for a few days. So we're preparing for Easter, an Easter meal in the van. Got some slab ham, got some mashed potatoes, got some broccoli, and looks like you found some asparagus. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
That looks great.
It's cheap too.
Got some more eggs.
Only $60-something for us.
That's awesome. Good job, babe. Now to fit it all in. We even found time to get out and enjoy a little lunch by the lake. This is much better than staying at the campground, huh?
A lot more quiet.
So we will enjoy this lunch by a lake by Billings. Sometimes that's exactly what you need after several days of driving and watching weather forecasts.
The coffee's ready if you'll have some. Breakfast should be finished soon. The paper called for sun tomorrow. It looks like rain the whole day through.
The storm system shifted north of us, and thankfully we never saw the 14 inches of snow that had been forecast just a few days earlier. One day we had a little rain, and the next day a little snow and sleet one morning while walking Tia.
Thankfully, it was nothing major, but enough to remind us winter wasn't done yet.
It's a beautiful rock. Our mornings in Billings were actually really peaceful. Slow starts, coffee, just watching the day come in. Well, when we checked in, they mentioned they were hosting a large Easter event that weekend for the public. So we requested a quiet corner of the campground, and initially our site was perfect.
If we make it through tonight.
That was until a bounce house showed up overnight outside our window.
It wasn't bad, I guess. It just wasn't exactly the quiet weekend we had pictured. Isn't it pretty?
Yeah, it's a lot different than what we woke up to this morning with the bounce house and all the crazy activities. So this is more our style. Beautiful, big sky, sunset.
Love it. are mostly worried about rocks hitting the van. Usually, maintenance waits until sites are empty at campgrounds.
So apparently having a bounce house just outside the van yesterday wasn't enough. They have to mow right next to our van. I mean, he is like right next to the van right now. It's just...
We're not very happy that you're mowing right next to our rig.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're going to be throwing rocks right onto our rig.
Oh, we get the...
I don't care. There's accidents that happen.
Okay.
It shouldn't be happening on an Easter Sunday, right next to our rig.
Okay.
It can wait until we leave tomorrow.
All right, I'll make sure I move it. I will come.
This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
Well, that was a fast pack up.
Well, it doesn't take much to pack up the van, especially when you don't have anything outside. So we're ready to kick the dust off our sandals from this KOA in Billings and continue our trek eastbound, heading into Wyoming.
Not happy, not satisfied customers by any means. Nice park, but their customer service is not the best. So we're gonna leave, and we got a day's refund. We just were not happy with that whole mowing incident, and in addition to the bounce house outside our door yesterday. We're trying to be patient, trying to be forgiving and give grace, but sometimes you just have a line you don't want to have people cross, and
Right.
That was it for us today. So,
And we'd been listening to the lawnmower going for almost 7 hours today on a Sunday morning. And it's Easter, trying to just have some quiet, reflective time, and so it just hasn't been a great experience here for us this
just
time.
another day at KOA. All right, let's go see where we can land tonight.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. As the weather shifted north, we decided to leave the KOA Billings a little early.
And once the weather shifted away from us, there wasn't really a reason to stay anymore.
It wasn't a disruption, it was just an adjustment. Who's your co-pilot?
Pilot to co-pilot, come in. What's our vector, Victor? Roger, Roger.
Not doing much, co-pilot. You're sleeping on the job.
As we headed towards Sheridan, Montana flattened out and Wyoming started to take shape.
And then we saw it, the Bighorn Mountains coming into view. So beautiful.
They were still holding a lot of snow from the recent storm systems. And we were pretty happy to be looking at the snow instead of driving through it.
Banners never wave back, do they?
That was a rental van, so they don't know yet.
I don't think any of them know to wave back.
No, they don't. They're too involved in wondering whether their Sprinter van's going to break down before they get where they're going.
Oh. We rolled into Sheridan in the evening and drove around a little bit to check things out. We had planned to stop in Sheridan anyway. We just arrived a day earlier than expected.
Not often you find a paper map. Here we are, Sheridan. There's Buffalo. That's 90, takes you into South Dakota. So,
The downtown has a lot of character, older architecture, which I love, murals, and a strong railroad history, which JK loves. Kind of feels like an authentic Old West town, not something manufactured just for tourists. And after the busy feel of Billings, Sheridan felt completely different.
you really still feel that railroad presence in this town. We've stayed here before, doing an overnight at the Sheridan Visitor Center. A simple stop, quiet night, great views, and no complications.
The next morning we thought we would head back downtown and walk around a bit.
Let's cowboy up. We're in Sheridan, Wyoming. Let's look around.
The murals, architecture, and small shops gave us plenty to explore.
This is when Sheridan's cowboy heritage really shines.
Thanks for making breakfast.
Burrito! Ay! Burrito.
As we left Sheridan, the Bighorn Mountains were still covered in snow.
And that made us wonder what the conditions might be like ahead. Were we going to run into another snowstorm?
And whether we'd be able to take any scenic routes once we got to Buffalo. There are a couple that we had our eyes on, and we wanted to check those out while we were in the area. We rolled into Buffalo to slow everything back down again. We didn't need to rush home, so it felt good to find reasons to stay on the road and explore.
This stretch wasn't about big stops. It was about reading the road and adjusting along the way.
And finding those small towns in between.
You can plan the route,
But you can't fully plan how it unfolds.
I've climbed the mountains in Montana, danced in the lights of New Orleans. Portland ran away with me, and San Francisco stayed with me. Nashville made its way in between. Fell in love in Minnesota, and fell apart south of Salt Lake. Colorado calls to me, and Washington will always be begging for a piece of me to stay. Maybe some things never change, but I wanna know how it feels to hang pictures on a wall.